All right, here we are. We are in the third week of October 21st, I believe today is. And we are 7 weeks into 7 or 8 weeks. Z-Man, how you doing out there?
8, Joe Cap.
8 weeks, yeah. I'm a fucking week behind.
It's like the third week of
October.
Right. And the golf course is up. Dude, it was like 60.
Yeah,
like
the weather's been fantastic.
Upstate at the base of the Adirondacks. It was beautiful today, man.
Yeah, I got to try to get Horks.
But you know what's tough, man, at this time of the year? Is like it gets dark.
Oh, it gets early, yeah.
Like 6:15
yep.
or whatever. And it's like, especially like after last 2 Monday night football games, like the second one doesn't start till 10 o'clock at night. I got an opinion on that, man. I read some stuff today, and it's like, no, you can't be doing it.
Yeah.
It's hard, man.
Baseball
last night.
Yeah, baseball.
You, that game.
You want to know something? I had the split screen, the YouTube split screen. So I'm watching.
Listen,
what?
We need to get a sponsorship with YouTube and your flip screen. Like the only thing you need now
it's
is
great.
Like a picture of you playing like Little League with the flip up sunglasses. Remember those flip up sunglasses?
Oh yeah.
You can get it like Woolworths.
Oh yeah.
For like 79 cents.
Yep.
I got it. You flip up the sunglasses.
Yep. Oh yeah. You look like Horace Clark used to wear those all the time.
Or Horgan.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure Horgan had those.
But I had the split screen, so I'm of course watching the 7 o'clock game, which was I tell you, Detroit just
it was good.
It was good.
Detroit's coming, man.
It was Detroit is looking good. I mean, it was tough. They were all over Baker.
Yeah, let's just jump into the NFL right now.
Yeah, let's go with the NFL. Go ahead.
Like if you looked at watch that game last night. That was prime time for the Lions, although the Buccaneers came in all banged up.
Yeah, they're banged up.
They tried to get healthy, and then they lost, like, Mike Evans basically for the year.
Yeah, he's in bad shape now.
Broke his collarbone and a concussion on the same play.
Yeah, and it looked like it was going to be a great catch, man. It looked like it was, and it just, man, when he came down, man, all his weight, everything, boom, he was, you could tell he was in so much freaking pain.
It's good to see the Lions in a resurgence.
Yeah,
type deal.
Yeah, they're going to be there at the end. No question.
Know what? They were without their first 6 defensive backs.
Really?
We're all out. Cornerbacks and safeties.
Really?
All out last night.
Wow.
And they played So you know what? That's coaching, dude.
Of course it is.
Dan Campbell's such a great coach.
And you have to have a pass rush. Let's face it. The Detroit, they got the guys up front. They got a pass rush. Baker was running for his life most of the night. You have to have that. I mean, let's you look at the games this weekend, okay? The Giants and the Denver game. Did you see that game? I saw that whole game.
Yeah, I saw the end of it. I saw basically the only football I saw, like the NFL that I saw, was basically the midpoint of the third quarter to the end of like the Packer game, the Giant game. They were actually good. The Packer game, the Giant game. The Colts killing the Chargers.
Yeah, I didn't even see any of that game. See, the Panthers were playing the Jets, so I had that game down here. And then I went over, actually a friend of mine came down, Gordy came down to go to the South Carolina-Oklahoma game. So we hung out at the bowling alley with his buddy, and then we went to his buddy's house to watch a Giant game. He's a huge Giant fan.
Was that game this weekend?
Yes, Saturday. Oklahoma, South Carolina.
How was that game?
Oh, it was a good game, but Oklahoma, they just slammed South Carolina.
Dude, they're a top 10 team.
Well, I think they're probably top 5 now. I mean, they probably moved up in the rankings. You have basically Ohio State, Indiana 1 and 2, and then whoever else you're looking at. You're looking at Oklahoma's up there. Who else won big this weekend?
Let me see if I can find that on my trusty computer.
Yeah, I mean, you got what's the top 10 right now? LSU lost again. Right?
Yeah, they lost.
They're in trouble, and Kelly's in trouble, man. The hot seat in the SEC. If you were the head football coach in the SEC, that seat is hot as a bitch. It's hotter.
You know what? He's chasing like Kelly chases John.
He fucked up. He should have stayed at Notre Dame.
Here, like I did hear this Saturday night. Do you realize that Brian Kelly is the only coach in the history of Notre Dame?
Yeah, there you go.
Walk away from the job.
Exactly.
He was not fired.
Exactly.
He was
mean,
not
shit.
fired, or he did not retire. He walked away.
That's what I mean.
For another job.
Notre Dame football. Come on.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
In the history of the Notre Dame football, he's the only guy.
I believe it.
The only coach that walked away from Notre Dame.
Well, that's it. Chasing the money. I mean, which I don't blame these guys for chasing the money. Don't get me wrong, but damn, you're the head coach of Notre Dame football, and you can have a legacy there. He's going to get. You know what? He's going to get slammed. I think he's going to be canned, and I think
we'll get back into the NFL. But I found your answer.
Go ahead.
Here's the top 10 for this week: Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M.
All right, A&M's coming out of nowhere.
Alabama,
Bama.
and Georgia.
There you go. Oh, and Georgia, yeah, Georgia won.
Then
that was a big game.
The next
too.
5 are Oregon, Georgia Tech, Mississippi, Miami, and Vanderbilt.
Oh yeah, Vandy.
How does Vanderbilt?
They beat LSU. Yep.
Well,
so Oklahoma's not in the top 10 then.
Notre Dame jumped one spot.
Right.
They're 12th, and Oklahoma's 13th.
Yeah,
but anyways,
exactly.
So there's just like the thing. But there's that part of it. But back to the NFL. We're all around football. This is the best way to listen to a podcast. We'll just talk about anything.
Exactly.
But back to the NFL. You watch the Panthers and the Jets.
Right.
You know what? The Jets defense played hard, kid.
Yeah, you know what? The team does play hard. The team plays hard. That's the only one thing you can say about Aaron Glenn. His team plays hard. So that's that.
What do you think
but
about
that's
the
it.
fact that what do you think about Tyrod Taylor now starting next week?
Here's the thing. You got this Fields as your quarterback, and you're running plays that you would run for Tom Brady. He's not a drop back quarterback who can kind of scan the field and zoom it down. He's got to roll out right, roll out left, and if it's not there, take off. The guy is a running machine. He's like a running back playing quarterback.
He can't throw the football.
But that's okay. If it's not there, if the guy's not wide open, take off. Simple as that.
This isn't college football.
Well, you know what? Then he's not a pro quarterback. But you have to do.
I think you're finding that out, though.
Yeah, no question.
I think you're finding out that he's. I think you found out quickly where you gave this guy what you give him, like 30 million guaranteed.
40, I think. I think that if they cut him by June 1st, they save 10 million. Be 30 million they'll lose.
I think. Well, I definitely think that he's on the way out.
Oh, no question. No question.
Because he can't, Joe. He can't throw the football.
Yep, and you got to take a chance on one of these kids in the draft. Let's face it. You got to take a chance.
Remember, Joe, everybody can run in the NFL.
Exactly. But he is a big, strong, fast dude. So have some pass run option plays. You roll right, roll left, some quarterback. I mean, listen, Allen does it in Buffalo. He does it. He runs his ass off. I think he runs too much because if he gets hurt, they're fucked. But I mean, Fields, let him run the ball. I mean, let him run the ball more. He's not a drop back quarterback. He's not one of those type of guys. And it drives me crazy because when you see these other quarterbacks in the NFL, obviously like, Indiana Jones, and he's going, and look at him. He looks like an MVP. And you got these other quarterbacks that were horrible or next to horrible with these teams that just couldn't coach him right or couldn't come up with an offense that works for him. It drives me nuts. It's like, what are you doing? This guy's not a drop-back quarterback.
And I also think that you're hurting in the fact that you don't have a wide receiver opposite,
of course,
of Wilson, and that really hurts you.
Absolutely, it hurts. But I'm just saying in general. I'm not saying he could answer. Just do that and answer your question. They're done with Fields. He's done. I say you take your pick with one of these quarterbacks, and that's it. I always say, you know what I always say too, when you're in the draft, all right. And you need a linebacker, a lineman, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But there's a quarterback on the board that is like, wait a minute, this guy's still here? You freaking pick him. You
Well,
freaking pick them.
I think that's what they're going to
It's
look
worth.
at.
But I'm saying anybody, anytime. You take a quarterback. Dan Marino, last what was he, the 30th pick in the draft? For Christ's sake, drives me.
I think
crazy. Off my chest, get shit off my chest.
Yeah, I think if you look too, there's a lot of bad football teams.
Sure,
in the NFL.
Sure,
right
that's
now,
because there are a lot of bad quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yes, yep.
It's simple as that.
You know what? That's a real astute statement.
Yeah, of course. It's not astute. It's
like
obvious.
I would say like that's a real like Miami's got like Tua, the Jets, Cam Ward I think will be good eventually.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully these young kids come up. Tua might be done.
Cleveland's got some bad quarterbacking. Geno Smith sucks.
Yeah, Geno's out. He's done. He had a little bit nice little run.
New Orleans with Spencer Rattler.
They're gonna try to get Manning. They're gonna try to get Manning. That is New Orleans' deal.
If you're Arch Manning, you might want to stay in school.
Oh no, he's gonna stay there, but they're gonna figure out a way to get him. That would be the New Orleans Saints getting Arch Manning. Would be the NFL's got to make that happen. Forget about the New Orleans. That would be a huge deal. Huge deal for the NFL.
What else?
I hate to say.
Like, how about the end of the Packer game? That was a good game.
I didn't see that. Basically all I did was see the Sunday night game. I saw the Giants and the Jets. Now with the Giants game, let's talk about that real quick before we go there.
Yep.
The Giants. I'm watching with a diehard Giant fan from Jersey. Went to Ryder, the whole works. You know, he's a friend of a friend, and I'm going, dude, 6 minutes to go. They're up 19. The game's over. They need a first down. As soon as I said that, fucking Dart throws an interception, and I just went, what the fuck? He threw that interception, and then you could just see he is, and he played his ass off.
What? He's going to get killed if they don't get him some help.
The Giants aren't going anywhere, so the loss. But here's the thing, it's a bigger win for Denver than a loss for the Giants. Let's put it that way. Even though they got
here's the thing about the Giants, though, Joe.
Yeah.
But here's the thing about the Giants.
Yeah.
Now, if you feel like you got your franchise quarterback, you got to build around him now.
Of course you do.
It's trade deadline coming up. If there's a wide receiver out there, a veteran wide receiver. Now I know Neighbors. Yeah. Hopefully he's going to come back.
I hope he does.
Yeah,
exactly. God
and
willing.
he comes back strong.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. They still need with Wan'Dale Robinson. He's a good wide receiver. You're still going to need another wide receiver. If you're the Giants, you don't wait till next year.
Right.
Get somebody to put with this kid now.
Well, yeah, they now they have to build, like you said, build around them. You know, they got to get receivers, tight ends.
You got to make that move this year.
No, absolutely. And get a good offensive line.
Yeah.
You know, all that's got to happen now. All that's got to happen. And your defense, I don't know what happened to their defense. They went to three guys, prevent bullshit defense, and that's how they got beat. You know, you can't let that happen. Yeah. Hopefully they learn from that.
Everybody was crucifying them, and I agree.
Yeah, you just can't do that. You gotta blitz guys. I mean, you gotta send somebody. You send a cornerback out of the weak side. Something. You got to do something. You got to send four guys.
Giants need help, but I don't think the Giants need as much help as everybody makes them out to be.
Well,
give me a wide receiver. Give me with the Giants. Give me a wide receiver. Give me at least one, probably two offensive linemen because you need depth.
There you go.
You need depth on that side of the ball, and they probably could use either a linebacker or a cornerback.
Yeah, 90% of the NFL needs all the things you just said. Every team. Yep. Even, the Jets can use all those things.
Like if you're in college right now, and let's say you're a bigger kid and you're like, say, a tight end, and you're a bigger kid, dude, you want to try to convert to like the line to be a tackle or a guard. That's your ticket to the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, listen, offensive linemen now are worth their weight in gold, literally. I mean, you need offensive linemen. Look at Philly last year. Look at every good team. I mean, even Kansas City. Now, Kansas City is starting to get it together. They're starting to get healthy.
Right now, like you could arguably make the case.
San Francisco's another team.
They're the best team in the NFL right now.
Yeah. I mean, let's face it. It starts with the offensive line. I mean, listen, I watched the Patriots for so many effing years.
And you
Come
saw
on.
the Eagles now. The Eagles are starting to try to get a stride. They're
Yeah.
figuring out that they got to throw the football a little bit.
Yep.
I mean, football's getting good now. Now you're finding out who's good and who's not.
Yeah, of course. I mean, the good teams are going to make it to the end. The other teams are on, running in freaking place. The Jets are going in reverse. But you can't expect the Jets. The Jets at the beginning of the season, I said they were going to suck. They'll maybe win 4 games, and they're right on track. Maybe now they're going to win maybe 2. I'll give them 2 games, maybe. That's a big maybe. Tyrod Taylor could get hot one Sunday and win a game on his own.
I don't want to see them lose the marketplace though.
You know what? They're not. They don't lose anything. The Jets have sucked for 60 years. They don't lose any.
Fans.
They got the most loyal retarded fans like me that are just believe they're going to do something and they never do.
All right, here. We'll move on.
Yes.
And we'll talk about my blazing picks that suck. But here's a question for you.
Go ahead.
If you're the Jets, do you sell?
Yes.
This year?
Yes.
Who do you sell?
Everybody.
Who's everybody?
Everybody. I'm giving Bryce Hall. I'm giving
Williams. You would get away from Bryce Hall?
The only guys you're not going to get rid of is Wilson and Sauce because they're signed. Yep. Keep them. Hang on to them. You got to
keep some of your offensive
all right, you want to keep Williams,
you got to keep some of your defense.
Defense, okay, fine. But I think you just got to get your draft picks, get players that could fit their, deal. They were just Boomer and Gio was saying how like this GM is doing pretty good with his draft picks. Their draft picks look like they're doing. Maybe he's got a little something with draft picks. So maybe he build that way. That's the way Detroit started. They went. What did they go 2 and whatever? And
they got their ass
turned
kicked
it around.
For
got their ass kicked.
3 years.
Yeah,
and then they started they won 1 year. They didn't win a game.
I mean, Campbell. People were making fun of Campbell. Everybody was making fun of Campbell when he first started. Like he don't know what the hell he's doing. Blah blah blah. So I'm going to take that a little bit and say, all right, let's see what happens, Aaron Glenn. Let's maybe he'll learn a little bit from you, but we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
What did you want to say about the Packers before we go to the picks?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. That's a great segue with not even you knowing it. Because that's going to segue into one of my picks for this week.
Perfect.
That's going to be a great football game with the Packers. With the Packers and the Steelers are the Sunday night game. The
Sunday night football, yes.
Yep. The Packers cornerbacks couldn't cover a chair. If they didn't have Micah Parsons, they would have been screwed at Arizona. So I think that's going to be the best game of the weekend coming up.
Yeah, that should be a good one.
And I will, in full disclosure, I'll be rooting for Aaron Rodgers.
And I'm going to tell you right now, well, you know what the best game of the weekend was? The whole weekend? Thursday night, Cincinnati-Pittsburgh. That was a great game.
Great game, huh?
That was the best game of the year.
I was watching I was listening to the Dan Patrick show, the podcast. They made shirts now.
Oh, really?
Go around and find out.
Oh, God. That's funny. All right, so let's see what you got for this week, Z-Man.
We're 20-18-1, Joe. We're not going to talk about it. Take them with a grain of salt. I believe in myself. Here we go. Friday night, Boise State, 21 over Nevada. Nevada sucks, even though they bent me over last week. I'm going against them again.
Gotcha.
Give me Boise State on Friday night. Saturday, 3 picks. New Mexico, 2.5 at home against Utah State. Iowa State, 2.5 at home against BYU. It's more a play against BYU because they're coming off a monster game against Utah on Saturday night. That was a real good football game, too.
Yes.
And then we're going to take Washington at home against Illinois, 4.5. Illinois is traveling cross-country. So in college, give me Boise State, New Mexico, Iowa State, and Washington.
Nice.
And in the NFL, put your seatbelt on, Joe.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Me. We got 4 games for you. Give me the Bills at the Panthers. It's a bet against Andy Dalton. Bills coming off a bye. They got to try to right.
Yeah, Young's out. Yeah, he's not playing.
Young's out. I'll lay the 7 with them. I'll lay the 7 with the Falcons at home against the Dolphins. Dolphins stink.
Oh, Dolphins are horrific. Horrific.
They're just terrific.
Yep.
And now here's 2 underdogs, Joe.
Let's go.
I'm taking the Titans 14.5 on the road at the Colts.
Wow.
I think it's more an indictment. The Colts traveled. Here's my reasoning. The Colts traveled to the Rams, came back home, then traveled to the Chargers, come back home. Now
Right.
they got a division game with a new coach with Tennessee. Too many points, 14
That is a lot of
NFL.
points. That's a lot of 14 and a half.
So
is a
we're going
ton.
to take those 14 and a half, and we're also going to take the 3.5 with the Steelers against the Packers. I gave you the card. I told you last week it was a trap situation for the Cardinals and the Packers.
Right.
So now the Packers come back home. They're going to travel again. This time they're going to go to Pittsburgh against their old running mate, Aaron Rodgers. If he doesn't win any games this year after this week, he's going to beat the Packers.
Okay.
All right, so there you go. In the NFL, it's the Bills -7, the Falcons -7, the Titans plus 14.5, the Steelers plus 3.5. That's our run to the end zone, my
Yes.
friends.
The run to the end zone.
And one of these days, we're going to have to run this podcast to the end zone for
Yes.
some free booze.
We got to
and
get
some
up
free
there.
Food. You know why, Joe? What's the best kind of beer?
Free.
That boy. That's all I was looking for. I'm not
Yeah.
building that up, Joe.
Hey, all they have to
best
do
kind
is
of-
give us free beer. We'll be there.
We'll be there, and people will be there,
Yeah.
and we'll have a good time.
Yeah, we'll definitely do one. We'll do one in downstate too. We're trying to work
Yeah,
out. We'll do a
we'll work
Southside
on it.
Club deal.
We haven't forgotten you people.
Absolutely, yes. And don't forget, send an email. Let us know what you think. You know what?
Off the chest, 84
Off the chest.
at
Anything you want to
yahoo.com.
talk about too. We're always looking for guests. So if you want to get on the show and
Yeah,
talk
if you
about
wanna get on the
something,
show, tell us. We'll put you on the show.
absolutely, it's off the chest 84 at yahoo.com. And
Joe,
let
if
us know.
you've got any of your people that want to be on the show, or if I get any of my people that want to be on the show for half an hour,
Absolutely.
listen, we'll put you on. We're not afraid.
Absolutely, we have. I have a few people that I've been working on, and but we always have the regulars. We have the Willie Cats, Horgs, guys like that. Oswego guys. Yeah,
we got
we got.
our executive producer,
Yes.
Maurice Lapine.
Yes, we got to get Mo on.
Unless he's out being Grizzly Adams somewhere in the Adirondacks talking about gefilte fish.
Yeah, he's all
and
over
like
the place.
different color hydrochloricide on the leaves. Was that what it was?
Oh, I don't know. Who the hell?
I don't know. Whatever.
Hydrochloride.
You know what, Joe?
is what I put in my pool, I think. I don't know.
We were in the shed. We were in the woodshed for that class.
Yeah, exactly. So
What
baseball,
else you got?
when baseball comes around, we got to start to talk about what the Yanks. We already talked a little bit about the Yanks. We'll talk about what the
What do you think
Mets
about the
going to
World
do.
Series?
Now, the World Series, all righty? Second worst thing that could have happened this year is what happened. The worst, the only way it could have been any worse is if the Red Sox got to the World Series.
Well, here's the thing, Joe. If the Blue Jays win, then you got beat by the best team.
Yeah, that don't mean shit. I
think-
can't stand it.
You know what? I
can't
don't
fucking
see
stand it.
this series is going 5 games max.
And LA,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Dodgers are just so good, man.
how about, everybody was saying how Ohtani, he's okay, he's not doing great. And then what does he do? He has one of the greatest games of all time. I mean, what
would
the
say
fuck?
in our lifetime, I saw.
I didn't see one
I've
second
been
of it.
talking about in
So
our
happy.
lifetime.
Yeah.
I saw a game we whether you watch it on TV, you're there live. That game with Ohtani, then give me the 86 Game 6.
Yeah, okay, that was a
then
great game.
I'll give you the 86
But
Game
the
6
Buckner
between
through the legs game.
the Buckner Mets.
Yeah,
Then give me Reggie Jackson's
Yep. There
3
you go.
home run game.
yep, that's top of my list. But yeah,
And then probably the Bucky Dent game.
Bucky Dent game is one of the greatest baseball games of all time. But yeah, now
Yep.
that's the game itself. There's a couple of other ones,
That's the
World
playoff
Series
game
games.
for people in 1978. That's
Yeah,
the playoff
yeah.
game.
I mean, like Jeter, in Mr. November game, and you had a couple
And
of
I'm just saying, for games that I remember.
games. Forget it. Games, forget it. Like Otani's game was he just destroyed.
There's no better game. You're never going to see
a one-man wrecking crew, 10 strikeouts and 3 homers. Just to say that is insane. Insane.
And not only that,
in a postseason game.
At the end of the game, the last play of the game was a fly ball to right field. Teoscar Hernandez caught the ball, turned around, and threw it in the stands. I'm like, I made an argument this weekend that you could have cashed in with that ball.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible. I mean, there's so many balls now flying around all over the place. But I
mean, that's arguably like the greatest game you're going to see for a baseball game.
The greatest single game from one person is pretty much it. If you said nobody's ever even it's like so out of the realm of possibility. It is baseball.
Game.
I mean, guys have hit 4 home runs. I saw A-Rod hit 3 home runs a couple of times. I saw A-Rod hit 3 home runs with the Yankees, and I saw him hit them with Seattle, I think. I'm pretty sure I saw it both times. 3 home runs.
But they didn't. Then they didn't turn around and strike out 10 guys in the game.
Exactly. I mean, forget it. It's crazy. And Reggie's game, of course. Now, in World Series, it's off the charts. But 10 strikeouts and 3 home runs in the same game, you're doing both. It's insanity.
And plus, the other thing that I liked about this year's World Series that's coming up is the way they schedule. It's Friday, Saturday, travel Sunday.
Yeah, because of football.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Sure.
Travel Thursday. Then Friday, Saturday. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
They're like, let's go.
I tell you, I'm not really kind of excited about the World Series. I'll just casually.
But I'll watch. I mean, you know what? I'm going to watch because it's the World Series.
Yeah, I know, but I don't.
It's baseball,
I'm so down.
Baseball's my love.
Me too.
I'll watch the World Series game over.
Me too.
The Super Bowl any day of the week.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I would watch the Great Joe Cap. I would watch the Grey Cup.
Yeah, I mean, the Super Bowl's also a big downer for me, too, though. The Super Bowl's a big downer because it was in New England all those years, and all the teams that kicked the Jets' ass usually, and I had really no rooting interest, and every time I never win any money, so I'm a downer on the Super Bowl. So World Series,
maybe if you listen to off the chest reruns, you'll get the right side this year.
Exactly. Well, we got
what else too, really quick about football?
Yeah.
Did you see about like last night's ESPN? Do you realize that ESPN has basically bought the NFL media rights?
Yeah, the NFL Network too, or something,
and the Red Zone. So, anyways,
and the Red Zone.
Last night was probably the last NFL doubleheader.
Yeah, well, it's not working. It's not working.
Going forward in the contract, how's this?
Go ahead.
ESPN's got 21 games that standalone games, meaning like either on ESPN or simulcast on the ABC network. And they're also going to have 7 games that they're going to do on the NFL network, which means like when you're watching a game, it's like the NFL, the NFL on ESPN on the NFL network.
Right.
They're going to take over that.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
I mean, they're basically. It's almost like they're a partnership. I would think. I don't know. The dollars.
Yeah, so there's not going to be any more doubleheaders on Monday night, which is good. Like last night, you had the game start at 7.
I didn't even watch
the baseball. The baseball game started at 8, and then the late game started at 10.
I literally watched the 7:00 game, which is great because it's over. It was over at 10, and then as soon as Springer hit that home run, which I saw just about the whole game. I turned everything off, and I said, "Fuck this! I'm not watching the 10 o'clock game."
Well, it was a good late game. I mean, the Seahawks.
Yeah, I didn't even. I can't stay awake at 10 o'clock kickoff. Forget it. Well, 10 o'clock halftime, I'm out. I can't stay awake.
Which leads us into this next thing. You know what starts tonight, right?
Oh yeah.
We are taping, folks, on Tuesday night. Tonight is the opening night of the NBA.
The NBA. We'll see what happens.
Their television schedule now.
Yeah.
Tonight there's a There's actually a double header on a Tuesday night on NBC.
That's right, NBC. And somebody else has NBC and Peacock, whatever. Yeah.
So here's how it goes. And Tuesday nights is Peacock or NBC.
Right.
Wednesday nights is doubleheader on ESPN.
Right.
Thursday night is Peacock till till the NFL gets done on Thursday night.
Right.
Then Prime has it on Mondays. And Thursdays.
Prime. That's the other one. Yep. Yeah.
Prime's going to have it. Then Friday night, ESPN's going to have doubleheaders. Then after football, ABC's going to have Saturday night. And then, everybody's going to be broadcasting on Sunday.
But what about NBA TV? Because I used to get.
They have games.
They still have games too? There'll be games all over the place.
I have NBA TV.
Yeah,
that's
just
a great channel too.
The channel, not NBA. You buy the whole package.
The NBA TV, NFL TV, Major League Baseball TV, and the NHL. The sports, they get it right.
Yeah,
with their channels, they're all really legitimate, good channels.
I just don't want them blacking out the Knicks when I'm down here and they block it out like they did with the Yankees on Apple or whatever the hell they did. It pissed me off.
Yeah, no, they're going to have blackouts. But the Knicks start in the market. Night. Yep, the Knicks start tomorrow night at home.
Yeah, they're on ESPN. Beautiful. I'm all over that game.
That's going to be good. Yeah, that's going to be a real good game.
Yeah, against the Cavs, Donovan Mitchell. By the way, Ty Jerome, he's in Memphis. So he's he's out. He's out for a month already.
Him at all?
No, but my son, I'm sure, has been with him, hanging him out. But he's out for a month with some kind of leg thing. I don't know what it is, but so now I got to keep an eye on when Memphis comes to town.
How about your other guy?
Yeah, Matt Ryan is supposedly he was with the Knicks when they went to Dubai. So I'm hoping he's at with the G League team. So I haven't heard he didn't make the roster.
The main guy who's playing tomorrow night.
Oh, the Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan.
Yeah, Donovan.
Yeah, he's playing for the Cavs.
He says this is it. Man. He wants so we'll see. I mean, he needs guys around him, though.
Come on, let us in on the inside. What'd he say?
No, he says this is it. He's balls out this year. He wants to win a championship, which, of course, he's going to say that. But
I think they're young, man. The Cavaliers
they
young,
are.
So
I don't think they got enough talent around them, and that's the thing. That's why I'd love to see him come to the Knicks, man. But whatever. I always did.
But I mean, it's good that, because now all the sports are overlapping. There's actually college football on tonight.
Yeah, exactly. There's the MAC, right? Is it the MAC? Remember they used to have the MAC?
No, the MAC starts, I think, next week. This week, it's the Sun Belt. It's Kennesaw State and Florida International and Louisiana Tech and Western Kentucky.
Right. You always got it.
How much are you paying these guys?
You always got it because gambling, you got to gamble on something. So, all right, Z-Man, so until we talk again, have a great weekend, and let's make some money with those picks.
Can you get the Rangers to win a home game?
Oh, please, don't start with that. It's way too early to talk about the Rangers because it makes me sick at that, they the good years when they were kicking ass, and then they fizzled out, and now they're not winning any home games. I don't know what to think about the Rangers right now, so I can't even go there right now.
That's going to give us more fodder to talk about next week.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, everybody.
Hey, come on now, Cap. Hey, big shout out to all the Oswego guys. Love you.
Shout out to all you listeners out there. Thanks for listening. And remember, you want to say something, you want to talk about. Yes, and Jake.
Shout out to Jake.
Jake's been busy with the team. They're cooking.
Busy on assignment.
Yep. Hopefully, I'll see him this weekend up in Connecticut at the Wesleyan football game too. So we'll see what happens. All right, Z-Man. Until we meet again next week. Have a great week and a great weekend.